for your nice introduction. I profusely thank the administration of NIT Andhra Pradesh and the organizers of this induction program committee for giving me such a wonderful opportunity to share my experiences and thoughts in front of these young buds. And I firstly congratulate the youngsters who are thought of joining at NIT Andhra Pradesh, and I also congratulate the parents, proud parents, that your offsprings have got into the prestigious institution, the NIT Andhra Pradesh, which is growing very fast and under the stewardship of the dynamic director, Professor C.S.P. Rao, and the constant hard work dealt by the staff members of the institute. Within short span, the NIT Andhra Pradesh has gained name and fame as per the academics are concerned. And today my topic is the fitness a way of life. Whatever little experience in the past 30 years working at NIT Warangal, I thought that I wanted to just share to my youngsters so that they can also can be benefited out of this. And is my screen is visible now? Hello?
No, sir. Your screen is not visible.
Screen is not visible.
Please share. Please
Okay.
share screen from your side.
Yeah. Yeah, now?
Yeah, now it is visible, sir.
Yeah, fine. Right. Now I think it's okay.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Yeah, fine. So, dear friends, okay, how much time I have to take? Up to 11 o'clock?
Yes, sir. Up to 11:30 you can go. No problem.
Okay, fine. That's right. So, dear friends, fitness, you have to make fitness a way of life, and it is the order of the day also. Nowadays, the people are very much interested and very much fond of to become a fitness freak, and all are talking about the immune system and gaining immunity for them, and everybody are wanted to be healthier because of the corona. And corona has taught us wonderful lessons all through. I start with a quote here. Before starting, I wanted to share you certain photographs where the then director is participating in playing shuttle badminton. We have indoor shuttle badminton courts. You too have a wonderful infrastructure as per the sports and games are concerned at NIT Andhra Pradesh. You have a wonderful stadium, wonderful indoor stadium too, and a beautiful volleyball, badminton courts, and also basketball courts, tennis courts, so on and so forth. And here is the inter-NIT sports meet, where the football is going happening, and this is every day our students are participating in yogic practices and so on and so forth. And in Republic and Independence Day celebrations, we do participate, and the students participate in large gathering and doing the Bharatiyam and activities such. And it's an ongoing process at NIT Warangal, and nowadays in all NITs and IITs also are made it a mandate program as per the physical education and NCC is concerned. I start with a quote of Swami Vivekananda, a modern saint who has told a long back, stating that you will be nearer to heaven through football than through the study of Gita. Such a contradictory statement which he has given that day, you might be thinking of in that way. But if whatever he said, it is true, my dear friends. Just read it out. You will be nearer to heaven through football than through the study of Gita. You will understand the Gita better with your biceps, your muscles a little stronger. You will understand the Upanishads better and the glory of the Atman when your body stands firm upon your feet and you will feel yourself as a man or a woman. In other words, he said that I want my youngsters to go out, to stroll out and play football for an hour to attain moksha. He said, I want my youngsters, instead of wasting time and studying the Bhagavad Gita, okay, you can study Bhagavad Gita, Upanishads, Ramayana, and so on and so forth, and other holy books, but whatever you are getting out of just studying, more than that, if you are involving yourself in a play activity, you will be definitely getting indirectly or directly the life skills which is needed and which is essence to make you a wholesome personality. That's what he meant. There is a saying that we won the Battle of Waterloo on the playfields of Eton. We won the Battle of the Waterloo at the playfields of Eton. There is a historical battle. Napoleon Bonaparte has won the Battle of Waterloo, and he said, "We won the Battle of Waterloo on the playfields of Eton." Yes, we, these men, the soldiers have participated, have took the training and rigorous training on the battle to face the Battle of Waterloo at the Eton High School. Whatever the drills, whatever the exercises we have performed, through those exercises we have developed our biceps and triceps, so the latissimus dorsi, gluteus muscle, sartorius muscle, extensors and flexors, and all our organic systems have been functioning at its best. With that, we get the confidence and firmness to, yes, we can stand on our feet with a lot of courage to face the battle, and finally they could win the battle. That's why he says that we won the Battle of Waterloo on the playfields of Eton. So in Eton High School ground, they have trained their soldiers and the training yield results. Here, as per this quotation of Swami Vivekananda, he said, in other words, I want my youngsters to go out and play football, to involve themselves in any play for 1 hour to attain moksha. What is moksha means? Moksha is nothing but just going and switching on your TV, sitting in front of the TV where the discourses are being played. It is not so. It is, moksha means you are near to the heaven. That is, in heaven, the people say that all the time you will be happier, you will be joyful, and every time you will be having a very good mood. So he says that to develop a wholesome personality, one should go and play. What are the qualities that you are going to acquire through your physical activity? You will be physically fit. If you are physically fit, you will be mentally sound. If you are mentally sound, you will be emotionally balanced. If you are emotionally balanced, physically fit, mentally sound, you will be socially acceptable and adjustable. When you have inculcating these qualities, you will become a wholesome person. If you are becoming a wholesome person, you will lead a life in this world happily, joyfully. That is nothing but you are in heaven at present and your lifelong time. You will be happier person. You will be inculcating the life skills like give and take, extending your helping hand to the poor and needy. And there will be coordination and cooperation. You will be developing the very good attitudes, all the senses like eyes, they will see good things. Your nose will smell good, smelling good. And you are having a warmthness in your touch. And you taste sweeter. When you talk also, you will not talk harshly. You will not harm anybody, nor with your words, you will not insult anybody. That means you will be making yourself a good citizen. You will be developing indirectly or directly the character which the society needs. So you will become a very good person, developing a good qualities to become a good person in this society. Here I wanted to show you, my dear friends, kindly choose wisely whether to become a sick people or healthier people or fit people. Here have shown you the healthier and fit people will be proactive, progressive, productive, and they are the wealth of the nation. Healthy people and the fit people are proactive, progressive, productive, and these people are only the health and wealth of the nation. So be fit, be healthier. So how to, and here one more thing I want to tell you, the human being consists of three dimensions, and it is body, mind, and soul. As you have gone through my biodata, I am a gold medalist from YMCA College of Physical Education, the pioneer institution in the field of physical education as per our nation is concerned, established in 1920 by Harry Crow Buck. I am proud to say that I am a gold medalist from that institution way back in 1986. The motto of our college said that it is a triangle, body, mind, and soul should be entwined together. That's what I have given in the other form. It is a circle where body, mind, and soul are entwined together. The body, you have to develop physical fitness. Mind, if you are physically fit, definitely you will be leading to mental fitness. And also one should acquire the spiritual fitness too. If you are intelligent, if you are intelligent quotient, you are something. If you are emotional quotient along with intelligent quotient, you are better person. If you are intelligent quotient and also emotional quotient, unless until you add the spiritual quotient, you cannot attain the wholesome personality. And even now I am into this to find out what exactly, who am I? And yes, every day I go for, in this 60th year, I go for morning scrolls, going for walking for 5 kilometers, sweating it out, though I feel a lot of pain. But I took it as a pleasure. I want my body to churn in the play fields so that I will be mentally alert, emotionally balanced. And I must know what I am. For that, I am still on my way. So one must get all these qualities, the fitness among the body, mind, and also the soul. Here I have given an example of the tree. The body consists like a root, and when the roots are deeper and deeper and deeper, that much strength the entire tree will get. And it branch opens and it branch opens. The leaves will be healthier. The fruits, yielding fruits also will be wonderful. And the flowers blossoms. It is like an example of mind. Here I want to show you what is soul. If you taste the given fruit, it should be sweeter and sweeter, like a honey, amrutam lagunda. And that's what you have to acquire, you have to gain. The blissful calmness, no matter the bhayankara nishabda, yanta alajadu vachina, how much anxious and anxiety you get into, how much stressful you are, how much tension you are undergoing, no matter what it comes, you should have a courage and determination, come what may, I can face the brute. So that determination, that calmness, a blissful calmness, a bhayankara nishabda, one cannot achieve just like that. To achieve that inner peace, one should be physically involved himself regularly, consistently. Physically, one should be fit, and definitely they will going to be mentally alert and also emotionally balanced. And finally, they will be knowing themselves what to do. They will be questioning to their consciousness whether they are going in a right path or not. They can attain with a balancing in their mindset, in a character building. They will be a noble person in this society, which the society will be benefited. Here I show you the importance of the roots, the body. The roots has to go on and on, deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper, so that the tree, the mind and the soul will be get enough stability like a tree, and its branch opens and yields a very good fruit, and that fruit will be a sweet. So what is exactly the fitness? What is exactly the fitness? Fitness is nothing but one's own ability to execute their normal routine with the optimum level of endurance and strength, but keeping aside the disease, bearing the prolonged fatigue, and reducing the sedentary behavior. That's why the physical fitness is one's ability to execute daily activities with optimal performance, endurance, and strength, with the management of disease, fatigue, and stress, and reduces the sedentary behavior. So one should be physically fit. And this physical fitness, you will be getting, acquiring yourself when you yourself will be participating in physical activity in the form of aerobic or anaerobic or any sport of your choice or a game of your choice where you involve, get happiness, joyfulness, and also you will develop the sportsmanship. Winning and losing, you will take in a very good money equally, and let the champions win. Let the person who is good on that day, who has done a wonderful play or game, who has played on that day, will definitely win. At times, in spite of your best efforts, you will be losing. But no matter, losing is not the end of anything. One day you will be the winner. That much of determination, courage, and dedication, honesty, and sincerity, and self esteem and self confidence one should have. How to have? If you participate yourself, my dear friends, in sport or a game, definitely you will acquire these qualities. That's why I say that the physical education has started at mother's womb, and it goes on and on till you reach the tomb. In other words, it's come from cradle to cradle. When you are born and see this world, you will be kept in the cradle and you will be jubilant and you will be active and you will be thinking in the thought process, you will be knowing what you will be questioning yourself, remembering, recognizing the people. And once you recognize the people, you will be smiling. In the mother's womb, when it is a 3 months old, the cardiac muscles develops and it starts functioning. The heart rate will be increasing day by day. That pumping of this heart and pumping of the stroke volumes give you the energy. And the physical activity has started before you have seen this world. So that's why, and you will be doing swimming. ఉమ్ము నీరులో తల్లి యొక్క గర్భంలోను జలకాలాటలాడుతూ ఉంటావు. If you want to come and have a normal delivery, you will be doing a somersault and this head is fixed and the mother's cervical and it will come out. So there itself you will be doing the gymnastics and you will be kicking your mother's womb and she feels very happy. If you want to give a normal delivery or a delivery time, she will be undergoing severe pain, but she will bear that pain out of pleasure that he is or she is giving a birth to his own offspring, his own blood and flesh. So my dear friends, with this, I want you also to bear the pain. Just go out and scroll out on the play fields and bear that pain. No matter there will be soreness, no matter there will be heaviness, no matter you will be getting sweat, those potential energy and kinetic energy which you are able to get, those chemical reactions, whatever are going, and the functioning of the enzymes and the harmonic activities, everything leads to the excretion. The digestive system functions and you will be excreting the excreta. Everybody should go out and scroll out. And the moment you are coming out of your breath, you have to go to a nature call. The excreta should go out. You have to sweat. And you have to bear the pleasure of playing. The pain which you bear it. It is for your goodness only. So there are postures also you have to keep in mind. The body has two equal halves. Vertically, if you divide the body into two, there will be two equal halves. And horizontally also there will be two equal halves. And laterally also there will be two equal halves. And here I want to show you a person is standing with his both the feet apart firmly and he is looking straight. And there is a curvature in your vertebral column. There is a curvature in your vertebral column. 4 curvatures. In a neck region, there is a forward bending. In thoracic region, it is a backward bending. Sacrum lumbar region, it is a forward bending. And coccyx region is a forward bending, backward bending. See, curvature, cervical forward, thoracic backward, sacrum and lumbar forward, and coccyx backward. If you draw a perpendicular line like this, it should be 90 degrees. The curvature should be equally distributed. The segments right from head to toe, the head, chest, abdomen, lower extremities and upper extremities, the segments has to place equally. There should not be extra energy to bear your own body weight. Here, he is having a good posture, but whereas here, there is a deformity. There are 2 types of, here you see, this how one should be. But the people are not able to have their own good posture. In a sitting posture, here see, she got a hunchback, curved, more curvature. Here she sat with stiffness on her muscles. But here at ease she sat, and where all the joints should have 90 degrees. So one should not give more and more of the energy, expenditure of energy. You should know what are the mechanical principles involved in walking, running, jumping, throwing, and so on and so forth. I here say that the people are not able to understand what exactly, and they are not able to walk properly. If the posture, you don't have proper posture, indirectly it affects on your central nervous system, your respiratory system, your circulatory system, your digestive system, your reproductive system, your bones and muscles. When these organic systems are not functioning at its best, then you will be closer to some ailment or other. You need a doctor. So that much important the posture was. So keep upright the posture, look straight, chest up, body erect. Keep your back always straight. Keep your clothing, loose clothing you have to use all the time. Whenever you are wearing a chappal or this shoe, it should not be very much high heeled. And a proper good shoe you have to use, because the shoe or a chappal is bearing your entire body weight. Your body weight should be your centimeters, height in centimeters minus 100 plus or minus 5. Suppose you are 6-footer, that means 6 into 30 centimeters, 1 feet is equal to 30 centimeters, 6 into 30, 180 centimeters, 180 minus 100, 80, 80, that means you should have 80 normal kgs, plus or minus 5, 75 to 85, that should be your normal body weight. But nowadays people are becoming obese because of the food, junk food they are taking. They are not at all taking a balanced diet. Okay, here, what are the common deformities, causes for deformities? You will be stressful all the time. You are not taking proper balanced diet. Your psychological factors also involve shyness, fearness, and you feel yourself egoistic, jealousies, superiority complex, and you are very aggressive for nothing. Lack of interest and good posture, your bad fitting clothing, low waist, no use. You don't know how to walk properly. Your pista is becoming still lower, so your walking style changes. Your both the feet should be placed parallel to each other while walking, when your both the arms should be alternately swinging with the alternate pace of the leg. Suppose you are keeping your right leg forward, your left arm should move forward. Unknowingly, you will be doing that. If you are moving right hand, right leg, or left hand, left leg forward, that means you are not at all walking. There are several principles, mechanical principles involved in walking, sitting, running, jumping, climbing, so on and so forth. You have to always be in a heel and toe action. Otherwise, the curvature which is there near the feet will vanish. And that and you will become a flat-footed fellow. If you have a flat foot, the balancing of your body will not be there. So what are the deformities you will get? Kyphosis, extra curvature at your back, thoracic region near gune ostundi. When your thoracic region is not able to have its proper space, indirectly it affects on your heart and lung system. See, when your thoracic thoracic cage is becoming narrow with your hunchback, it affects indirectly on your respiratory system and your circulatory system. The pumping of the blood, the stroke volume will be lesser. The heart rate also will become lesser and lesser. And the gaseous exchanges will not take place. You cannot breathe in properly. The deepest inhalation with the deepest exhalation yields you result. When you deeply inhaling yourself, the oxygen molecules will get into your nostrils, then pharynx, then trachea, then it goes to bronchi and bronchiole, and it branch opens, and it will lead to the infundibulum or the air sac, where the internal gaseous exchanges takes place. The oxygen which the molecules which you are taking in will be diffused into the capillaries, and the impure blood will become a pure blood, and the carbon dioxide which are there in the impure blood will be coming to the air sacs, and while you are exerting that carbon dioxide you will be releasing. And this pure blood will flow into the distal part of the body where you will get nourishment, energies. So, my dear friends, the hunchback, the thoracic region, if there is more curvature, when you bend forward and walk forward, when you not keep your back straight, you will get this extra aggression, exaggression of the back curve at the thoracic region. And also some people will be always leading a sedentary life. ఎప్పుడు కూర్చునే ఉంటారు without any activity. So the sacrum and the lumbar region near your abdomen, the visceral organ, the digestive system, the visceral organ will protrude outside, because from the top and at the bottom, you will be having a pressure. As such, in the sacrum and lumbar region, the curvature is forward bending. So more and more pressure will be there, and the curvature will be even more. And you will have a pot belly because of the adipose tissue deposition, the fat deposition in the adipose tissue. And some people, they will be having a kypholordosis, goon untundi, pottu untundi. And because of your faulty deeds, your clothing, your shoes, you should not use regularly the jeans. Jeans are meant for the winter countries. It is not meant for the tropical countries. And you will be getting knock knees, bow legs, round shoulder, flat back, flat foot, so on and so forth. So, my dear friends, what are the inputs you are going to get? The inputs are for the physical fitness, diet. One is diet, second one is workout. And what you will get? Fitness. You should get a balanced diet. Eat more vegetable foods. Take more fruits. Take more vegetables. Lessen non-vegetarian. Go for cereals. And take egg, banana, plantain. And also drink more milk. Balance yourself. Definitely you will be getting a good diet. Don't go for junk foods, pizzas, burgers, whatnot, right? Drink more water, minimum 4 liters of water in a day. Before going to have a meal, 1 hour before you drink water, 1 hour after you drink water, not in between taking food. If you are taking food, just you can sip 1 sip of water. But remain I remind you that you have to go for 4 liters of water in a day so that you will have all the excretion in the form of ammonia, urea. There will not be deposition of the uric acid, right? And in your urination also will be free. You will not have any kidney stones and so on and so forth, right? And if you are getting a good diet, definitely you will participate in a physical activity very effectively. You will not become an anemic person. Just leave aside the junk foods, chips, candies, soft drink, gums, chewing gum, chocolates, cookies, cake, sugar, butter, and fried fast foods. You should not take those things. And my dear friends, what should be your workload? How much it should be? Here I have given an example. How much should be your maximum heart rate? The maximum heart rate of a trained athlete will be 220. And how you can calculate your heart rate? 220 minus your age, one figure will come. Say, for example, I have taken here the 50 years age group. 220 minus 50, 170. And in this, 60% of this is 102. So you have to increase up, develop your heart rate up to 102. How many minutes? 30 minutes. How much time? How many days? 5 days, 5 times in a week. That's why I say go in morning. Normally the heart rate will be for a healthier person will be around 70 to 80 per minute. But you have to increase the heart rate, the pace of the heart rate. You have to increase. That, as I told you, you have to use this equation. 220 minus your age, and that should, in that, you should go for 60% of that maximum thing. And you can check with your pulse near to your thumb, that wrist portion, or keep your both the fingers, the ring finger and index finger beneath your cheek near the neck. Count for 6 seconds how many counts, how many time that peristaltic movement is taking place. Multiply into 10 and that shows your heart rate. So the frequency, as I told you, how many days? 5 days. Intensity, that depends upon your age. It will come as I told you. And the duration should be 30 minutes every day. If you are going and participating yourself in at least walking 2 kilometers in 20 minutes, you are out of diabetic, I'm telling you. So, what are these parameters? What are these parameters? What are the parameters of fitness? Speed, strength, endurance, agility, flexibility, coordination, balance, and kinetic sense. What is this kinetic sense? The image which has been already fixed, the coordination and cooperation between the muscle, the nerve and muscle coordination. Suppose you have started learning bicycle. Once you learned, after 30 years only, if I gave the bicycle, till then you have not gone for any bicycle riding. After 30 years, you have started again bicycle riding, say, then without any hesitation, you will ride the bicycle, even if you are not touched the bicycle for 30 long years. Once you learn the swimming, after 30 years, if you are not swimmed for 30 long years, again, if I throw you in the swimming pool, you will start swimming. That now muscle bonding, that synapse will develop the kinetic sense. So here I shown this chart, which is very important. Here there is life skills, and fitness parameters, speed. Once if you are entering yourself in any physical activity, when you do it consistently with a time schedule, with a proper schedule in the training, you will get strength, speed, endurance, circulorespiratory endurance. That means the functioning of the heart and the lungs, the agility, split second, diverting your body, flexibility, coordination, balance, and kinetic sense you will be developing. And directly, the life skills it develops. If you are developing speed, you will be active. If you are developing the strength, you will be firm. Developing the firm, you will be developing the firmness in you. If you are developing the endurance, definitely you will acquire perseverance. The agility component, if you are developing, you will be going for a decision making. If your body is flexible enough, you will acquire the quality of adjustability. If your coordination and cooperation, the reciprocal innervation between the muscle and the joints, you will develop the ability of coordinating. If you are developing the balancing ability, balance in your physical fitness, through physical fitness, the balancing ability will be there, and the kinetic sense, if you develop, you will develop the vision which shows you, will treat you properly, what to see, how to see, what not to see, and you will be fixing a goal. In that goal, you have to reach, that's what you will get the firmness to reach the goal. Here, the physical activities will be dealt in such a way where you go for walking, running, jumping, and there are different exercises to do so to make you fit. And age groups also will be divided, and which age group has to do what exercise and all. There are several programs for different age groups also, but one should inculcate the habit of making themselves in involving themselves in physical activity. Don't lead into sedentary life. As I shown you, if you are driving into getting these parameters of physical fitness like speed, strength, agility, endurance, flexibility, coordination, balance, and kinetic sense, directly you will be acquiring the life skills like activeness, firmness, perseverance, sticking to the decision, and decision making, adjustabilities, sportsmanship, coordinating ability, balancing, and other things. So, my dear friends, I want you to involve in the physical activities more and more and more. Do the exercises. You may do aerobic exercises, lighter things, or anaerobic exercises like participating yourself in swimming or going out and playing any sort of game of your choice. Somebody nowadays they are going for walking. Somebody they are to just making them show off. They go and go for a long cycling, doing cycling. Somebody they go for cross country races. Anything you can involve, but involve yourself in sport activities, competitions. You just involve yourself. Somebody they'll use a gymnasium, involve themselves in gymnastics or the weight training program where they develop their six pack, their own blessed physique, or weight training and powerlifting or weightlifting. They will be involving themselves. That is good. If you are physically disabled, you are not able to acquire all these physical fitness components. Indirectly, you will never acquire the life skills like adjustability, like decision making, being a sports and developing a sportsmanship. You cannot abide the rules and regulations. If you don't know how to adjust yourself, you don't know how to extend a helping hand, you will be always jealous. You will be always feeling superiority complex. You will be inferior to yourself. You will exhaust for nothing. You will be a lot of stress and strain, and you will be having a tiresomeness, and you will be tension all the time when you are physically disabled. Mind it, you should be always physically fit and physically active. If you are physically active, definitely you will get physical fitness. Once you are physically fit, you will get health. If you will be getting all the parameters of physical fitness, and that leads to indirectly you will be getting the parameters of the life skills. So if you have to use your health, get your health, you involve yourself in doing some activity or other, do regular exercises continuously and consistently every day, minimum for half an hour, increasing your heart rate according to your health, as I have given the example. People can go for jogging, going for dips or rope, skipping or bicycling or swimming. Who said no? Involve yourself, get fit, and do improve the exercises, improvise your exercises that gives you health. If you are healthier, nation also will be healthier. The common reason the people will always talk about that I don't have time. I tell you, in 24 hours, the people, if they are telling that they don't have time, they are fit for nothing fellows, as per my personal opinion is concerned. They are not useful to the society, I tell you. Don't just like that, we tell that you don't have time. I don't like sweat. Unless and until you sweat it out, you will not acquire, you cannot conquer anything. People also say that I look silly. It hurts. The pain by doing the things, exercises, when you go for rigorous activity or pumping of heart, the heart rate increases, you will be gasping. You will be having a soreness in your muscle because of the lactic acid deposition increasing. And it has to go through the deeper inhalation of the oxygen molecules, which converts the lactic acid into acetylcholine and release of carbon dioxide and the water, so that you will be sweating it out. Indirectly, you will be exhausting your ammonia or urea. And people some say that it is not important to me. If you go on and become a bookworms, you will definitely have a lot of stress. You will not have the happiness in your life. All the time you will be agitating yourself for nothing. So, my dear friends, do exercise. Why exercise? See, you will reduce the coronary heart diseases. It reduces the obesity. You will not be prey to the type 2 diabetics. You will not yourself will be a prey for hypertension, hyperacidity, and so on and so forth. So, my dear friends, kindly think about it. For involving yourself, even if you are not ready, think about it. That you must be physically fit, mentally sound, emotionally balanced, socially adjustable and acceptable, and you should be leading a wholesome personality. You should not be a physically disabled person. You should not be a sick person. You should be a healthier person. So, my dear friends, think about it. You should be a fit person. As I shown in my slide, the fit and healthier person will be always proactive and they have the progressive thoughts and they are the people who are wealth of the nation. Prepare for action. Kindly make yourself involved in taking action, maintaining a good thing for your life. That's why I have given the title, The Fitness Should Be a Way of Life. It should be your bread and butter. It should be you have to make it compulsory. Go, scroll out, sweat out, and be fit. So, my dear friends, think about it. Think about it. So, when you are physically fit, as I told you, you will be mentally sound. Your mind will be having a sound mind in a sound body. That's what they have said long back. Nowadays, with these electronic gadgets, even the children, the just born child, is also facing trouble. Here, with the electronic gadgets, you see how the people are not able to talk to each other. Each will be having their own things without doing any other thing. Here, you see, previously when there is a family gathering, people used to talk to each other. People used to share their happiness. But nowadays, in a isolated family, each one with their own gadgets, they are busy. Even the dog is also busy seeing a telephone or a tab. This how the people are becoming mentally imbalanced people, psychological wrecks, I tell them. As such, you have made your life miserable by going on studying in a concrete jungle without any play. I tell you, the parents also of that same nature, they want their children to study, study, study right from morning 4 to evening or night 11 o'clock. They wanted only their offsprings to be there on a good colleges, but they are not able to understand that their own offsprings are becoming psychological wrecks. They are in full tension. They are in stress. They are involving themselves not to overcome the stress or strain. They are coming away from that. They themselves are involved in drug addiction. Lot of stress. They are not able to bear that because of the day-to-day activity. They have not tuned themselves to go out and play. At least now you start off. Go out and play. Utilize your resources, infrastructure facilities. Just go out and play. As I told you, if you go out and play, you will get all the components, physical fitness components. When you develop the physical fitness component, your life, psychological components also you will inculcate and you will be developing the calmness because you have that determination, the courage, come what may to face it. And at times when you people will be going for and having a suicidal tendency, which is not at all correct. And what is the remedy? Winning and losing you have to take in a proper way. Here comes the role of a parent or a teacher. The teacher should teach him what he should need. And the parent also, don't pester upon your children, ask them not to get marks and marks and marks. I want the parents to encourage them to go and play. You might be thinking what your sons have done. Both are in states doing, they have done their MS in prestigious institution like Purdue University. Both they are national players in football and hockey. One boy is a national player in football and basketball. Both they are in very good swimmers. I made them to involving themselves. I never allowed my children to be there at the home by after 5:30 in the morning. How many of you are seeing the rising sun in the morning? How many of you are having a habit of getting up early in the morning at 4 or 5 a.m.? How many of you are having a habit of the moment you are getting up from the bed, going for nature call? How many of you are having to get more water, drink more water, minimum 3 to 4 liters of water every day? How many of you are looking the sunset all the time? How many of you are involving yourself in physical activity? How many of you are involving yourself in yogic practices? Nature, Mother Nature, everything you are getting free. The light is free, the air is free, the wind is free. The Mother Nature, you can see the birds, how beautifully they swing in the early morning time when they get up. How the trees, they are blushing with the greenery. How the air will be, the cool breeze will be touching yourself and you feel enjoying that breeze, cold breeze. Everything is free. Just go out and scroll out. Make yourself understand the importance of play. And here is the module input. You have to develop the senses. Your thought process should be positive, and definitely it leads to a positive attitude. Eyes, as I told you, see good, ears hear good, nose smell good, tongue speak good, and skin the warmthness of the touch. And kindly take out the desire, anger, greedy, lust, ego, and jealousies from you, the negative qualities, and develop the positive attitude like achieving success, winning, to become a champion, be self-confidence and self-esteem, and emulating the champion's qualities. And then you will be definitely knowing what, who am I. If you are fit in body, if you are physically fit, definitely, as I told you, you will be mentally sound. And if you are mentally sound and physically fit, you will be nearing to know what is about the soul. Who am I? What should I do? What are my goals? And how I have to develop my character, how I have to be useful to the society. Come what may, there will be disturbances in life. Come what may, I stand on my feet. I know the capacity of myself. I am a self made man. I can go and fight it out, come what may. That's how you can develop yourself. So, inputs with the satsangs are working these things. Just see, go with a good guru. Many gurus will be there, definitely, they will be teaching you properly. And read good books, discourses, attend discourses and religious events. Just beware of attending religious events. They should not be a selfish motto, right? Do activities like yogic practices, meditation, serving poor and needy, love everyone, help everyone, don't hurt anybody, do yogic practices. Here I wanted to tell you, if you don't have time, go out and scroll out, take a mat or a bedspread, go for 12 counts Surya Namaskara. You will be getting those things, how to do Surya Namaskara in your YouTubes. Go out, do Surya Namaskara of 12 counts, along with the breathing technique in each form, whether you have to inhale or exhale. For 5 repetitions, you need not go and scroll out. You continue doing 5 repetitions of Surya Namaskar along with the breathing technique of 12 counts, definitely you will be energized. And here I want to show you, here the seashore, deep shallow waters, there will not be any waves. Empty vessels make so noise, there is no deepness. That is, inner peace is less, leading less inner peace, always the waves will be there. So here, one more thing you can take. Once you raise up, you will be going down. Once you go down, don't think that it is the end of it. Again, you will raise. So that positive attitude you have to develop. So finally, take home message. Watch. Watch your words, watch your action, watch your thoughts, watch your character. Evaluate. Evaluate yourself. Evaluate yourself for each and every time. Watch your heart. That means question to your consciousness. Just whenever you are doing something, close your eyes, place your palm near to your chest, and ask your consciousness. It will tell you whether you are doing right or wrong. So mind it, my dear friends. Watch your words. Don't abuse. Don't use filthy language. Watch your actions. Wherever it may be, you should be one and the same. Your action speaks a lot. And all the time you should have a positive thinking, positive thoughts. And the character you have to build up. If your wealth is lost, nothing is lost. If health is lost, something is lost. If character is lost, everything is lost. There is a saying. So build up your character. Be a good citizen and watch your heart. Question to your consciousness whether you are in a right path or wrong path. With this, once again, I end with a quote. Arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached. Arise, awake, and stop not. How you will get this? When you involve yourself in physical activity, when you leave the sedentary life, when you leave the junk foods, and when you think yourself that you should be a good, a noble person to serve to the society, and you have a goal of becoming a good citizen, then you will be physically fit, mentally sound, emotionally balanced. When you are having these qualities, you will be socially adjustable and acceptable. You will be having the inner peace. You will be having the determination. You will get the qualities of honesty, sincerity, dedication, devotion, and that time you will have that self-esteem. Yes, I can do it. I can march ahead with a head raised and keeping myself tall and walk like Airawat. Arise, awake, and stop not till our goal is reached. With this, thank you very much for giving me such a wonderful opportunity. And I hope with my small experience, whatever I know I have shared with you all. Now I am stopping the sharing the screen, and I request you all, if you have any queries, kindly give ask one or two questions, and there are so many things in the chat box. But I want to take one or two questions and then I leave. And I want organizers to kindly pose one or two questions from the chat box, or the audience can ask one or two questions, then I wind up my session.
So students, I request you to put your questions in the chat box if you have. We'll request a professor to address few of them.
Are you able to get what I wanted you to be? Sir, what do you think about taking something? There is so many things as well.
One of the student is asking how to control the emotions.
You go out and sweat out on the play fields. You will be joyful. You will be happier. Inculcate the habit of play. That's what my answer.
And another question is, what should be the daily routine for a student during student life?
Go out, sweat out, and make you habituated to involving yourself in physical activities for 1 hour every day in the morning time.
The next question is how to gain weight.
You can gain weight
For good health.
You can lose weight, you can gain weight, you will be shaping up yourself with internal vigor in you if you participate in play. Just start here. You just start. You will see the wonders, what's happening in your body, and your thought process also changes. That is my experience, I'm telling you.
The next question is, how much time should we work out daily?
Minimum 30 minutes, maximum 1 hour.
What is the best time to work out, morning or evening?
Morning times. If you are having a time also, you can go for evening also, after 4:30 to 5:30 or 6. But morning time is the best time because you will be having ample rest, you will be sleeping and coming out of your bed, and it is a pleasant in the morning.
Okay. How much time should be there for sleeping? The ideal time for sleeping?
5 hours.
5 hours.
Blissful calmness. Consciously unconscious, unconsciously conscious. One should experience that.
And how to come out of obesity?
Go and play. Make it a regular habit. That's why I gave fitness should be a way of life. Fitness is the need of the hour. Go and play, stretch out, scroll out, sweat out.
And how to do meditation? There are more questions on this.
There are so many processes. You can get in any YouTube how to go for meditations, or if you come to the institute, there are several people who can teach you how to go about meditation. You have a wonderful indoor stadium and also an outdoor stadium, which a new NIT doesn't have. They give more importance to the co-curricular activities like playing games and sports. You are fortunate, and you kindly involve yourself in physical education activities. Definitely, you will have a wonderful life, I tell you.
Please suggest something on diet for the students.
Diet, don't go for junk foods. Whatever your mommy is doing or father is cooking for you, just that is sufficient. Drink more water, take vegetable leafy fruits, citrus fruits, drink more water. That is okay. Don't go out and just have all bubbla stuff. Don't go for cool drinks. You can have at times cold drinks, but not cool drinks like Thumbs Up, Coca-Cola, Sprite, and so on and so forth.
What should be the correct body weight according to the age?
100, your height in centimeters minus 100 plus or minus 5 should be your body weight.
Okay. And what are the good timings to take the food in morning, evening, or throughout the day?
Whenever you are feeling hungry, you can take food, but it should be ardha kalitulagal. There should be some gap in your abdomen, in your stomach. That is the best way of taking food. Somebody asked whether you go for play yoga. Do yogic practices for 2 days and 3 days play, or do give a time for yogic practices for 15 to 20 minutes and go for play for 45 minutes? Who said no? Both you can do. We ourselves, we involve in yogic practices for half an hour and also 1 hour for going and for walking and so on and so forth. Both you can do it. You will enrich yourself.
Can you repeat that formula for calculation of body weight?
No. There will be several things, but BMI is the correct way. BMI, there is a formula, isn't it? That is the correct way. But to just ready recurrent, like you can go for your height in centimeters minus 100 plus or minus y. That is the apt. See, class timing, your teacher is not allowing you. All these things are silly questions, I tell you. If you want, you can take out time. Okay, then I think I stop it now because I too have to go. And I hope that I have cleared some of your doubts. And this time, when you are physically present, also, I request your administration to give me some time so that I can come and teach you and give a practical demonstrations also. Right, friends? Involve yourself and get start in doing physical activity. Okay?
Yeah, I think the student will get the correct message out of your wonderful presentation today. So now I give the vote of thanks. So I would like to thank you, Professor Ravi Kumar, on behalf of the administration of NIT Andhra Pradesh and all the students. Thank you very much for the wonderful presentation.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I depart. I leave now. Right.
I request all the students to join the next session at 3 p.m. Thank you.